taking in any weed? That's your fault. You're missing out on the fun. Mike's live.
Your one and only marijuana radio station. It is lovely outside today, and of course, well, I guess if you're in Colorado Springs, you would know that, but it's very beautiful out here today. You guys can check us out at letstalkpod.com, of course. You can find us on the YouTube feed. Just go to youtube.com, subscribe to K-High, that's K space high. There you can find out all of our video feeds, including the live feed that is on right now. So, today we have with us Pete from Pipes Perk. Am I saying that right? Pipes Peak. I always get those two messed up. I always get those messed up. I don't know why. So, how's it going with you today, Pete?
Oh man, great. It's a nice day out. Good drive up.
Yes, it is. So I'm still trying to get. I can't hear anything in my headphones. Trying to get myself situated over here. Okay. So, what did you do this weekend?
Oh boy. The weekend? What is it? Monday?
It is Monday. Yes.
Oh, hung out with my son, and it was Father's Day, so we had dinner and did a lot of playing around and midday nap.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Saturday was range day, so.
Yeah. That's cool. I had a pretty busy weekend. We had our contest winners from Bay City, Michigan out here. So they're actually here in the studio. They're waiting to come on. They're going to be on the second half of the show. Talk about everything that they've gone through this weekend. Their first time here out in Colorado, which is way cool. They're a crazy group of people, that's for sure. They drove all the way across the freaking country. I mean, you just don't do that. I mean, at least.
Well, why not?
Well, I mean, you can, but I mean, I'm not anybody cool. So, I mean, for them to drive all the way out here just after hearing our show and stuff, I mean, yeah, they got hooked up with tickets and stuff, but I guess that's probably their real motivation, probably not me, huh? I should probably think about that one a little bit more, but anyways, they're really cool. We got to go to the Baby Bash concert and stuff like that, so. But I wanted to talk to you while I have you here. At least tell me about your store. I've only been to the one up in Canyon City, and I know that from what I got to see, you guys have quite a variety of stuff.
Yeah, we opened our first location in 2009 here in Colorado Springs, and that one's on 12th in Colorado. It's just a little tiny shop, but it's full of everything. In the time that I've been doing this, I've been able to meet people all across the country and find some really cool, unique glass that's just people seem to like a lot. We carry the Crush line, so we've got several characters, all the way from fish that look like the fish from The Simpsons, or robots like Bender from Futurama.
That's cool.
And, several scientific makers like Honey Supply, and just a lot of U.S. manufactured glass.
That's really neat. And I saw that you guys did have clothing in there, too. You guys had a couple of racks of some dresses and stuff, it looked like?
Yeah, we did open up a second location in Canyon City at the end of June last year. And so we've been bringing in more and more of the clothing lines. There's the Miss Mary Jane clothing line out of Denver that we're carrying now.
Cool.
Always looking for more Colorado-made gear.
That's cool. I know, I'm sure you guys got the Weed Pip stuff in there, right?
Oh, of course.
That's probably a given, I guess, kind of a silly question to ask. But so I was talking to you earlier this morning. We were kind of talking about the whole, parents and locking up your stash, I guess, being safe and responsible about your stuff, right? Is that what you kind of want to talk about today? Is that what we wanted to hash out?
Yeah, we can hash that out. That's fine.
Okay. Let's kind of, I'll let you take the foreground with that one.
Okay, so as a user of cannabis for many years, of course I've done it recreationally, and I've also used it medically, and have gotten off of all the painkillers from a car accident and my back injury, and been narcotic free since about 2007. So recently I did have a custody issue down in Fremont County, Colorado, where my son was taken from me from having a mason jar of marijuana on the counter of my kitchen. And it was just like a small 1 pint jar, didn't have more than like a quarter ounce in there, and 4-inch lid, and my son's 2.5. But for whatever reasons, thankfully the courts did find that cannabis is legal in the state of Colorado now, and all my custodial privileges were restored and everything was okay. But It's just with so many people consuming it nowadays, and so many people have children. It'd be a good idea just to know how to keep your stuff stored safely and away from your children, and how to talk about cannabis with your children so they don't just run around saying your parents get high. I mean,
Right.
That's what some parents do. That's what they do, but not all.
Right.
And that's what you got to educate your kids about.
No, I agree completely. And I know that we're going to get together here, later on, and we're going to actually start working on a format, and we're going to start getting some stuff in line that way we can discuss things on kind of more of a weekly basis, and we can kind of touch into it that way, right? That's what we were.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we can start getting into it. And I like the slogan that we kind of came up with. Well, I'll give you credit for it because you're the one that said it, but I thought it was just too cool. It was for all parents to remember to keep your stash high or locked up and high, so that your kids don't end up high and you end up locked up.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
That is pretty clever. That's clever. I'm gonna have to try to see if I can remember that one again. Say it again.
Now, just
Okay.
remember, I didn't get locked up over this or anything.
No.
But nobody ever wants to. So.
No. So just keep your stash locked up and high, so that your kids don't end up high and you end up locked up. Was that right?
Sure.
Is that how we said it? Something like that. I don't know. I need to medicate. That's what it is. I'm so frazzled. I just got off of the station next door. I completed my first FM show ever on the radio. I was a bit shaken up. I got a little bit emotional there for a minute.
I heard, but congratulations.
Yes, I know. It's so neat. I can't believe it. I'm excited to have the opportunity to do it. So some people must be looking out for me, I think. Actually, well, my mom, she must have some divine intervention going on up there because, man, the way this stuff has happened, I couldn't be more blessed. So happy about it. So
Right.
it's really cool. Yeah. So did you bring any of your tools and your necessities that we were talking about? Any
Yes.
apparatuses? Well, let's see what we got here.
Okay, well,
Come on now. You're killing me, Smalls.
we did bring the Stoke R Series pen. It's just, your average wax pen. But they come with a really clever kit with a silicone container, little dab tool, charger, everything that you'd need.
Now, one thing I noticed when I was walking around, like the Cannabis Cup and at different events, is they had little mini rigs that you could wear on your necklace, pretty much, like a chain.
Yeah, pendant rings.
Yeah, those are so cool. I never would have thought. I mean, I thought, I don't know how many years ago it was. It was a few years ago now, but they had hemp bracelets that were made, but they were like sneaker toe pipes. You know what I mean? So you could wear right where the clasp at the middle part was. That's where the pipe was. And it was really, really cool. You could take them to concerts. You could do all that kind of stuff. Not that I'm saying break the law in any way whatsoever, but you could get away with it. And it's just way cool. So, I mean, the pens, they're convenient, except I have bad luck with all of my pens. Let's see, I have mine somewhere around here. I lose the mouthpieces on all of my pens. What kind of pen is that one? What's the
This one
difference?
is made by Stoke. So the mouthpiece is actually threaded on to your little vapor dome. And the vapor dome is actually polycarbonate, so you don't have to worry about your little glass domes breaking anymore.
Oh.
And it's threaded onto the bottom, so nothing will slip off. It's
I know I had tried those, I can't remember, the G pens, I think they are. And the lid it'd pop off all the time. And then the actual bowl part would stick inside of the lid, so the whole thing would just come apart all the time. And that's how eventually I lost the mouthpiece to that one too, because the whole top came off. So those ones actually screw on.
yeah, they're all threaded. So everything here you go. It's nice and tightly.
Let me see, I'll hold this up here to the YouTube watchers over here so you can see it up here. I'm a little bit short, so I can't reach very
We
high.
got this clever little cap, so it blacks everything out. It looks like a little pen flashlight or anything.
Oh, it looks just like it. Look at that. It's like business class up in here. That's pretty snazzy. I like that a lot. And wow.
Definitely for the businessman with a 30-second vacation on his mind.
And is it just for wax, or can you use flour or
No, that one is for extracts only.
extracts only? That is super cool, especially because like with mine, because I lose my mouthpieces, it leaves that whole dome open. So when I throw in my purse and stuff like that, I always end up with like pieces of tobacco. Because yes, I know it's gross. I'm a cigarette smoker, but so I'll end up with little pieces of tobacco all stuck up in it, or I'll end up with just gunk from lint or whatever might be in my purse. And it's not. That can't be healthy to smoke. I know that.
Yeah.
So it makes it taste funny. I don't know. So those ones, I'm excited to try actually. I want to see how that thing works.
Yeah, and it comes with one extra heating coil, and it's all threaded and put together in its own.
Okay.
Little dab tool.
Oh, so it comes with a whole little kit.
Yeah,
That's cool.
snazzy little charger.
Oh, and so it's USB, so you can just stick it right up into like a car cigarette lighter or anything like that. That's cool. See, there's one thing I've noticed about having all of these pens with all of these tools and stuff like that, or at least the different types of chargers and stuff with it, is it's I guess a Colorado problem, if you will, because I'll end up having all of the parts to work it. I'll have the little tool, I'll have my wax, I'll have everything, but then it'll be dead. And I'll have my charger, but I don't have a way to plug it into my car, or I don't have a way to do, to get it charged in the first place. Or I'll have the charger and I'll have the battery, but I don't have the globe part. Or there's always some part missing. So with that, to keep it all stacked into one, it's pretty cool. I like it. I'm excited. I can't hear anything in my headphones, so I can't see if we can try to figure this out.
Really, you caught me on the fly today, so that's about all I brought.
No, it's okay.
But this one is one I can leave for you. You can test it out yourself, drop it several times. You'll see that nothing is going to break on there
That's cool.
as far as your glass dome goes.
Yeah, I like that. I can see. Let's see if I can pull mine out here.
Yeah. And then the heating chamber down there it's all ceramic.
Yeah, see mine? See how it gets all the junk on the inside?
Oh yeah.
But then I don't know if it's the way that these atomizers are, but
Well, why don't you just clean it?
look at it. It burns it all like weird in there, and I don't know why. I don't like those kinds. I've noticed that I've gone through a bunch of them, and they just, I don't know, it's like they don't work because it just bubbles. And I'll put good wax in there, and it'll just sit there in a puddle and just boil, like pop. You know what I mean? It looks really gross, and it doesn't look like something that should be smoking. So I don't know why it does that.
Here, you can look down into this one. It stays nice and clean.
Oh, okay. That's cool. We're gonna have to. We should grab Chris in here to come in here to see if we can pack this. I used all of my hash yesterday. Is that your baby? Is that me?
Oh, that was me, baby.
Okay.
Thank you.
We're gonna have to pull that. Let's see here. Well, that's cool though. I'm excited to try it. I know that there's so many different types of pens and different types of like smoking apparatuses now. I think that the more
Closer to your mic.
the more convenient that they get, the better they're going to be in the long run. Especially if they're coming. What did you say was polycarbonate? Or
Yeah, polycarbonate. It's a pretty high strength plastic that's nice and dense, so it's highly polished. You can clean it pretty close to glass, and just being able to almost run over it with your car and not have to worry about it popping, because that's one of the biggest problems with some of these pens is that little glass globe gets broken so easily.
Yeah, because when you try to even just pull it off of it, when it gets stick after so many uses, you know what I mean? You kind of have to pull hard on it. And I've broken a couple of them just by taking it off. So that's really cool. I'm excited about that. Do they make them in other colors?
Yeah,
I'm a girl, so I have to ask. Do they have pink?
I can't guarantee.
Okay. Oh, okay. I like it already. I thank you very much for this. See, this is exactly what I need. I like it a lot better. What is the brand of this again?
That one's made by Stoke.
Stoke. And they can find this where?
Type Speak.
Okay. When are you going to open up a store closer?
Colorado Springs. Is it close enough?
Well, I mean, like, are you going to open up more than one, though? One that I can visit all the time? Because you're always in Canyon City. So, are you going to be visiting out here more often, hanging out at the
Yes,
store? Or what?
I am going to actually be doing a little bit more of a Colorado Springs presence, some more of the live glass blowing events up here for the dispensaries, things like that.
How hard is it to blow glass?
It's all relevant.
Okay, it might be a dumb question. Can you teach me how to blow glass?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Blow good glass.
Well,
know, it's kinda
I
up to you,
hope.
but-
I mean, I think I got some skills. I'm normally pretty good at what I do.
Yeah, we can try it.
I have been on the hunt for a while now to getting this high heel shaped dab rig. And thankfully, actually, I have been able to speak with Miss Delene Peralta, and she is going to actually start making one, so that's pretty cool. She's going to help me with the price range a little bit, bring it down a little bit more to something I can afford, but I'm excited to see what she has to offer. She's the best.
Well, if you're going to get one, it's probably
Well, if it's
one
gonna
of hers that you're going to want.
Yeah. Well, I know everybody that I had asked originally, they had all said no just because out of respect for her. But after seeing her work, I mean, I can't blame them. You know what I mean? She's definitely the best at what she does. But I still want to try. I still want to learn. Not that I can in any way compete with what she does, but just the fact that I can make some hoop earrings or something cool.
Well, she's actually a very humble artist. And I'm sure she wouldn't be mad if anybody tried to make a high heel probably almost be flattering, but she'd know it wasn't hers.
Well, it's almost obvious.
Yeah.
I've seen a few different types of high heels worn, and I look
Down that mic.
at all of them, and I'm just like, yeah, definitely not anything similar, not anything close at all. But no, whenever she does get done with it, she's going to actually come on my show and bring it to me. So you might hear some loud shrieks up in the microphone because I'm going to be so excited about it. I just can't wait. I've been a high heel freak for as long as I can remember, so it'll be good stuff.
Yeah, but we could definitely get you on the torch. We can get some video for your YouTubers and everything else.
That would be cool.
And just got to sign your life away.
Make sure to wear my hair up that day, right?
Definitely.
Don't want to, yeah, that'd be bad. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? That's scary. That's like my worst nightmare. That's not cool. But it'll be fun to learn how to blow glass. At least blow some cool pendants or some jewelry or something at least, right? I'm excited to do it. That's neat. So what else do you got going on?
Bongathon, of course. So
Bongathon.
Bongathon's coming up here August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, 1st and 2nd, July 31st. All in that weekend. And, it's finally announced it's going to be in Stoner, Colorado, where Tommy Chong is, I'm pretty sure, the chief of police out there.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He's the chief of police. Ladies and gentlemen, look out. That is going to be, I have to be going. I'm already planning to go, but I just can't wait. I'm like counting down the days already.
It's one of those fantastic little Colorado gems where it's just tucked away in the mountains. It's in southwestern Colorado. I think officially the population's really only like 2, and that's going to be the mayor and some Miss Mary Jane that runs a bed and breakfast out there, or, some kind of camp or RV.
Is this okay? So wait, hold on. How
It
is
is a real place.
how-
Yes, it sounds like a fantasy, but it is all true.
but there's population too?
Something like that. Not many.
Okay? Is this something we're gonna have to talk about off air? Because I don't want to get anybody in trouble, but I'd want to know everything because if Tommy Chong is the chief of police, I want to move there. Like I just want to go there now.
It's definitely a town that I probably want my tax dollars to
Support. I'm
yeah.
all for it. Hello. Ooh, I got ideas going already. This is so cool. I'm excited just to go for Bongathon though because I have a big surprise up my sleeves for Bongathon, and I'm excited to get it going. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Oh, it's always a lot of fun. Is this your first Bongathon?
It is.
Oh, boy.
I've watched awesome YouTube videos. I've watched the little commercial thing that they did for the movie and stuff, and I'm guessing it is just like Chris Jenner says, when you can do everything you can to prepare for it, but you have no idea.
Yeah, you never have any idea. Yeah, there was a Bongathon a couple years back where the adjacent lot was being used by a bunch of raver kids,
Mhm.
and maybe we've all been there once upon a time, but we were there for Bongathon. All anybody wanted to do was competitively and recreationally smoke a lot of cannabis and have a good time. And their rave had got raided. And it was one of the strangest things ever because you're pulling up to a Y on the road and all the local sheriffs are out there and they have only one question for you. Are you here for the rave or for Bongathon? And it's
What?
like, oh, well, uh-oh. And you're like, Bongathon? Like, oh, this way, sir.
What the That is too cool. See, but that just goes to show you right there. Okay, what is safer than marijuana? Or what is more dangerous than marijuana? Everything else.
Got rave out in the mountains,
There you go.
obviously.
See, okay, that was probably kind of a high statement to make, but I'm just saying, seriously, it just goes to show. Either you can go and you can choose to go towards illicit drugs and choose to go to a rave and get completely, jacked up to where you might die, okay? Or you can go this way, and you can go towards Bongathon, which is healthy, a clean, safe alternative fun to
60.
your camping trip. And hey, the law just said go to Bongathon, not a rave. Duh. Could it get any more cut dry than that? Am I wrong?
No.
That's crazy. I can't believe it.
It's epic. You'll enjoy yourself. You can't wait till next year. Like before it even ends, you're like, oh, I can't wait for the next Bongathon. So before we go to
30.
or anything like this, for all your listeners' sake, you are going to compete in the fastest ground, right?
Oh, absolutely. We're going to talk more about that when we get back. This is your girl, Miss Miranda Wright. You're listening to Hash It Out, K-High Radio, Let's Talk Pot.com. We'll be right back.
The beats by the ounce, the funk by the pack. The groove is the fix, the jitterbugs fix. Hanging off the butts with the fat soul kicks. That's my nickel bag of funk, my nickel bag of funk, a nickel bag of funk, a nickel check me up. I said a nickel bag of funk.
And we're clear.
Thank you.
Miranda, can you do another mic test with you?
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit! Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's okay.
Is that better? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I need you to come up a little bit.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
Okay. Are you talking into the front of the mic or to the side?
To the very front of the mic.
Okay. Give me just a little bit more,
Okay.
please.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There it is.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
And am I in some speakers or something like that? Because I'm coming right back really loud.
Is that better?
Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. That sounds like your headphones. Your headphones are turned up really loud.
Okay. I can't. Maybe I'm missing. Okay. So now I can hear
Test
you.
1, 2.
Yeah.
Test 1, 2. There we go. That's a little bit better.
Okay. Cool.
Yep.
All right. Cool.
Just make sure you're real close to the mic and so we can hear everything.
Okay. Cool. Thanks, guys.
No problem.
Yep, and all of our New Horizons products are grown just for our patients. 8 starting at 15, also concentrates 2 for 45. Head to the Bubble Dog Shop, locally owned and operated.
Located at 1460 Quincy Heights, or call 971-587-7002.
New Horizons,
The patient always.
Do you have unfiled tax returns or owe the IRS or state more than $10,000? If you don't take action now, your tax problem is going to get worse, much worse. Seizure of property, bank levies, wage garnishments, and potential criminal prosecution. And if you owe the IRS back payroll taxes, chances are you will be visited at your home or business by an IRS agent. Don't become paralyzed by fear. Take action now. Call the experts at U.S. Tax Shield for help. Our team of experienced tax attorneys can get you protected, stop collections, and negotiate a permanent settlement with the IRS and state, potentially saving you thousands of dollars. At U.S. Tax Shield, our tax advisors will review your case for free, inform you of your rights, and give you a guaranteed quote. No games and no tricky upsells. That's why we have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and thousands of satisfied clients. Put an end to your torment. Get protected. Get the shield. Call U.S. Tax Shield now at 800-299-1855. That's 800-299-1855. 800-299-1855.
They say the grass is always greener on the other side. And you know
Back at 30.
that's always true when you head to the greenhouse. The best customer service, most competitive prices, and the best quality beds in Colorado Springs.
Hey, this is Chelsea from the Greenhouse. All new patients receive the first 10 visits with us at member pricing. We offer 40+ strains on the shelf at all times for you guys to choose from.
Are there any microphones with headphones hanging on them or something?
You can give us a call. 719-344.
Because I'm getting a lot of my stuff back.
The Greenhouse, where the grass is always greener.
If the weed talk on K-High is giving you a contact buzz, then just turn it down a little. K-High, the weed talk station.
Next slide.
Hey, this is your girl, Miss Miranda Rice, and you're listening to Let's Hash It Out on K-High Radio, your one and only marijuana station. Let'sTalkPot.com, and don't forget, guys, you can check us out on YouTube. You just go to youtube.com and subscribe to K-High. That is K-High. And there you'll be able to check out all of our shows, including the live feed that is on right now. And of course, guys, don't forget our phone numbers or our phone lines are always open. And the phone number is 719-591-5874, or that's 719-591-KUSH. So in the studio with us today, we have Pete from Pipes Peak. I got it right that time. I can never say it. I always want to say Pipes Park. I got friends in my head, I think, every time I say that.
Maybe we just have to do coffee someday too.
Oh, wait, hold up. There we go. Got your mic on. What were you saying?
Maybe we'll have to do coffee someday too.
Hey, you know, I like coffee. I love coffee. Oh, who was walking up in here? Is that Chris? You guys coming in here? No, sure wasn't. Okay. Well, I was trying to get Chris and them to join us upstairs. We have with us here still today until tomorrow, Chris and the guys from Bay City, Michigan. They joined us out here this past weekend for some cool stuff. We got to go out to the Baby Bash concert, and we got to go to the Cannabis Expo. That was really cool. I got to meet Jeffrey Peterson, the comic, the 420 comic. And you know what? Guess what, guys? He is going to make me a comic book. I'm going to get to be in my own comic book. That is so cool.
Are you gonna have the underwear on the outside like every superhero, every superhero?
I don't know about the underwear. That might just be kind of weird. It might be like a whole leotard thing over tights.
Katy Perry did it. She pulled it off.
Find me the picture,
Okay.
and then we'll talk. But if I remember correctly, Jeffrey Peterson was saying something about calling me a stiletto stoner. I get the frick out of here, right? Stiletto stoner couldn't fit me more perfect, I thought. Right? He said that they're the powerhouse women, businesswoman, wear high heels, good looking. Hey, that's me.
I can
got
see
it.
you in a striped power suit.
A striped one. No, see, I thought if my superhero, if I was going to be anybody, it would be Miss Miranda Rights first, right? So I'd have to come up with some kind of cool, I don't know, semi-ish cop outfit looking superhero type thing, but I'd have to have like a hot green badge, and then my slogan could be fighting crime one right at a time, right? And then have to end some cool theme music. Who's going to do some cool theme music?
I don't know. I'm no musician.
We'll have to figure something out. It'll be cool. Either way, I'm super excited about it. So Jeffrey Peterson, if you're listening to us, thank you so much, man. It was way cool. He did some really cool sound bites for me. Actually, I totally forgot to give them to Lynn now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, we're going to have to get those submitted out there so the guys in Chicago so they can play in this. He's too cool. I wish I could do voices. Can you do any voices? No.
Maybe a stoner voice.
You're looking at me like I'm crazy. Okay. So, anyways, I don't know where the heck Chris and them guys are at. Oh, well, sorry. Keep walking around. So, I'm trying to grab this. Okay. So, I went out to Breckenridge a few weeks ago, and when we were on our way back, we stopped in Alma at the High Country Healing there, and we got to looking around, and I was kind of getting made fun of a little bit because I'm the only chick that you could find goes into a dispensary and walks out with a book, but I did. And it is called Sex Pot. It is the Marijuana's Lover's Guide to Getting It On, right? And it is by a woman named Mama Kind. I'm pulling this book up here for you guys out there in YouTube land. And she actually, I guess she writes a few different columns. One's called Pillow Talk and one's called Roach Play. But basically, she intertwines everything sex talk with weed talk. So I figured it would be kind of interesting to go through this and try to see what they got going on. I know that I was reading one of them at the 420 Speakeasy a few weeks ago, and I had the guys, the weed pimps over there, Googling stuff, trying to check out if things were real or not. And okay, they got back to their 12-year-old boy self, so I'm going to tell you that right now. A bunch of boys all circled around the phone, looking up stuff in shock and amazement. Now, I personally don't know about some of the things here because, you know, maybe I'm not that risque, if you will. But I don't think I would participate in some of the activities in here, but that's just my opinion. That's just me. But let's see here. We can take a quick test here. Quick test to see if you are a pot snob. Do you think you're a pot snob?
Yeah.
Yeah? You won't smoke the bowl if it's half burnt?
No, I'm actually pretty well known for that. For leaving half cash bowls everywhere.
You're that guy.
Yeah, I'm that guy. Yeah.
That's not cool.
Just
Hey, you
follow
can't be
me,
picky.
catch a free buzz.
You can't be picky.
Keep my bowls clean.
Okay, so the first one here is, let's see. When you go to a party, who do you ask? Hold on. When you go to a party, the question you ask most often is, who are you wearing? What are you smoking? Or where's the shitter?
Who are you wearing?
It's a fashion question. I'm going to
What are
say
you
it's for girls.
smoking? Definitely what are you smoking?
Okay. Besides weed, the three most important items in your stash box are grinders, papers, and filter material, scissors, papers, and a roach clip, mushrooms, LSD, and DMT, or a rolling machine.
You're definitely going to have to repeat those.
Besides weed, the three most important items in your stash box are grinder, papers, and filter material.
Right there.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. SAGE, S-A-G-E. Is it the name of your hippie babysitter, the Society of Americans Glorifying Enema, Sativa Afghani Genetic Equilibrium, or Tasty on Poultry?
That would be number C, the sativa Afghani genetic.
You actually knew that?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I said
Okay.
there's one version.
Hold on. I didn't look through this before. There's a lot of questions in this quiz. Maybe we're going to have to do this another time.
Okay.
Okay. I think so. So, Food for thought.
So,
Food for
so,
thought.
so none of that sounded very sexy at all. Though.
You know, none of that did. And I just looked over and that was the first quiz. So I don't know. I don't like that one. Maybe we should start over on that one.
But like I either felt inadequate, like I'm not a man because I wasn't turned on, or I'm not a stoner because.
Well, I didn't. I guess it was kind of on the spot. I didn't pull that quiz out. That one wasn't really. Whoa! Look at that one. That was kind of interesting. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna go there. Maybe I need to read this book first
Yeah,
before I
you
just
might
start.
wanna read that book
It looks a little bit vulgar for some of just regular airwaves to jump up onto, but hang on, let's see. Anything new that you've been doing besides that you've heard about, at least in the weed world? Because I'm still trying to figure out what exactly was going on with the guys outside, because that's who I'm waiting to talk to.
No, not a whole lot really. You know, we've had some things going on, but we'll talk about that another time.
Oh, right.
And really just excited that it's finally summer and everything's going on again. And I get to see all the good old Glass family, and it's summertime. That's just all I gotta say.
Summertime?
Yeah.
I agree. I'm excited for the hot weather. That's all I know about that.
Yeah, just don't go swimming in puddle.
Why?
Well, with all the rain and everything and all the flooding, I guess like the water is contaminated. Might not, I don't know. And the reservoir's just got so much stuff floating around in it. You know, probably hurt your boat.
I thought that the reservoirs where everybody's supposed to go in the summertime. Isn't that like the fun cool thing to do? Take out your boat and go on the water.
Yeah, but not right after all the flooding, because you got like logs and junk and trash, and islands of trash floating around on the reservoir. But, yeah.
Just no fun.
Well, they say not to do it. And, you know, down in Canyon City right now, Arkansas River's touching like the bottom of one of the bridges in between Canyon and Florence. So if you're from any other place, don't go whitewater rafting right now. You won't quite make it.
Trying to poke my head out the door to see where the hell did they go to? Because you know what? I can see, is that them outside right now talking out on the window of the car? It is. They're outside talking outside. You guys are supposed to be inside hashing it out with me, and they're outside hashing it out instead. What the heck? That's not cool, guys. Just leave the chick hanging here like they always do. It's all good. Anyways. Well, I know that Rock the Canyon is going to be coming up.
Yeah, that's supposed to be a pretty bitchin' event there.
That's going to be happening July 17th, weekend of July 17th, 18th, and 19th. It is Rock the Canyon the third year they're going to be doing this. I didn't know that they've been doing it for the past couple of years. Where have I been? Well, actually, I know where I was. I lived in Texas at the time when I first started, so I guess that answered my question. But there's a lot of cool stuff. Every time I look at this flyer here, they've got more and more stuff put up on it. That's going to be a killer lineup. And I know that Potluck is going to be headlining at Potluck, which is here, I believe, on Saturday night. So that's really cool. I'm excited. I haven't got to see them in concert yet, so it's going to be pretty neat. Are you going to be there?
At Rock the Canyon?
Yeah.
I may.
You may. Still just sitting. Actually, you know what we should do? We should give away a pair of Rock the Canyon tickets.
Let's totally give away some Rock the Canyon.
All right, you guys, you hear that? If you guys want some Rock the Canyon tickets, you guys should give us a call right now. The lines are open. It is 719-591-5874. That's 719-591-KUSH. If you guys want a pair of Rock the Canyon tickets, give us a call right now. We're trying to give something away since, you know, we're supposed to be talking to Chris from Bay City, Michigan, and all of those guys, and they're outside hanging out with Chris Diablo, looks like, from the Weed Pimps, and they're hashing it out outside. So, I mean, come on, guys. I don't know what the heck.
The guy outside the car or inside the car?
The guy outside the car is.
That surprised me.
No, that's not. No, I know.
Oh.
No, that car right there is the car that Chris Diablo just pulled up in.
Oh, okay.
Because that's our friend who drives that car.
Okay.
So my guess is that they're on the other side of this window, not paying attention. When I went outside 2 minutes ago and told them, "You guys be ready to come up."
Well, that's okay. Let's talk Bongathon.
Okay, keep going. Tell me
So-
about Bongathon.
Tony Boy, Los Marihuanos, he's going to be coming out again. He's going to be doing another show there. He always makes it wonderful.
You said Pony Boy?
Tony Boy. You don't know about Tony Boy?
I have an outsider
You haven't-
tattoo.
You haven't tuned into TokeTube TV?
No. What is that?
That's his little personal online marijuana show.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, let me write this down. I want to check it out.
He's actually a really funny guy. You know, he's this entire character first of all, and then he has his marijuana rap music. He's been an activist in this industry for maybe somewhere around 20 years, plus or minus a few. And Jack Herrera even made a special mention in one of his books about him.
Really?
So yeah, he's been in the industry for a while, did a lot of work as far as marijuana activism goes, and now he does like some comedy, some what's that called when you spin off a song, like Weird Al.
Oh, like parodies?
Parodies, yeah. So he'll do parodies of some songs, and he's just a really fun guy to be around. And,
That's cool.
anybody that's been to Bongathon past few years, they know who he is. And
Do you know a lot about the competitions that they're going to be doing?
of course,
Can you tell me about some of those?
okay, so we got the fastest gram competition, and that's going to be a competition where usually you bring your own bud, you bring your own bong, and who can smoke the fastest. And then you're going to have a team relay competition where, over a quarter ounce, each member smokes a gram and passes it around. And then you've got your all-out bongathon, which is an individual quarter ounce competition where an individual will smoke a quarter ounce of marijuana the fastest.
A quarter ounce.
A quarter ounce.
Dang.
How fast do you think you could smoke
Now,
a quarter?
how big is it? How big of a bong is it?
It's a big bong, It's generally like last year's competition bong was an 18-inch beaker, and it was a very large beaker. It was made by Puke and Beagle and the boys up in Denver, and they were killers.
So let me ask this. And I remember asking Jenna this one time before: does everybody get the same size standard bong?
Oh yeah,
They do,
it's
right?
exact. It's exact. All except like I'm pretty sure the fastest gram, because you bring your own bong, you bring your own bud, and just get timed on it.
Okay. So then, what about the group races? How does that work? 7 people or 5 people?
7 people.
7 people.
So 7 grams to a quarter, and each member would smoke a quarter or smoke a gram.
Wow. I'm excited.
And of course, you're going to have all these new dabbing competitions, and
From what I remember, they were
I
saying
won't spoil
some of
all
the,
the fun. So
some of
you'll
those
just have to
guys-
wait and see.
some of those guys have already begun training for Bongathon.
Oh,
They've already gone up in the mountains and they're doing the work right now.
Some never stop.
Oh my goodness. I got a lot of work to do. I got to get prepared, that's for sure.
I'm no jockey or anything, and I don't really follow statistics or anything like that. But Norm Hartman. Have you met Norm?
I have.
That guy can smoke a bong.
Oh, I think is it Red right now that holds the fastest gram?
I don't know.
It's like
I'm
40
well, like I
seconds.
said, I'm not a statistics kind of guy, but
That's pretty interesting stuff. Bongathon. I'm not going to do the whole crazy scream bongathon thing because
I'll
the
go
guys
for it.
do it. Okay, go for it. If you're going to do the bongathon.
you gotta say it.
Bongathon?
Woo!
No, that's not the crazy yell I'm talking about, but it works. Okay,
Okay.
I'm talking about how the guys yell bongathon.
Oh, bongathon!
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's the constant echo of the party. I mean, for 2.5, 3 days, you'll hear bongathon on one end of the park and the woo on the other all night, all day.
I guess the kind of thing goes for Weed Pimp. You hear Weed Pimp and then you just hear Weed Pimp, somebody else from all over the place. So finally, here, sorry, I don't want to cut you off, but here in the studio, we finally found these guys. We have Chris and the great, crazy group of people that joined us out here from Bay City, Michigan. So you guys want to say hi, say hello, say what's up?
What's up? Colorado.
Yes. You guys can step up to the mic. You don't have to be so quiet, so shy. So you guys want to go around and introduce yourselves? Say who you guys are.
Name's J Rock from Bay City.
Sure, this mic's on.
Yeah, you might have to get right up on time.
There you go. Yeah, you have to speak up into the mic.
J Rock from Bay City, just enjoying himself.
Yeah. Okay, next.
60.
Chris from Bay City.
Stephanie from Bay City. And Melissa from Bay City.
There we go. We got 2 guys, 2 girls. They're joining us all the way out here from Michigan. So we are going to talk with them, and they're going to tell us all about their trip that they've had out here in Colorado so far. But we're going to go to a quick break until then. So Until we get back, you guys, check us out YouTube on youtube.com. That's K space high, and check us out there for the video feed. Or you guys can go to letstalkpot.com. This is K High Radio, your one and only marijuana station. I'm your girl, Miss Miranda Rights. We will be right back after this.
The kids gotta come. The pizza with the pop. The West Coast stop. The crew after crew that do the pass hop. The true cool is black. The new school is black. The beats by the ounce. The funk by the pack. The groove is the fix. The jitterbugs fix. Hanging up the butts with the fat soul kicks. That's my nickel bag of funk. My nickel bag of funk. A nickel bag of funk. A nickel check me out.
Clear.
Thank you.
You do the whole bongathon thing? I was watching some YouTube feeds on it. That's crazy.
This is K-High, the talk station. Celebrate the rich legacy of American music with American Music shirts. You can see their passion for each and every unique design at American Music shirts. All the greats: Elvis Presley, John Lennon, Singer, and Johnny Cash, James Brown, Marvin Gaye, Madonna, and Michael Jackson. Go see some options and connect with the passion that is music. AmericanMusicShirts.com. Every genre discovered: rock, country, funk, and soul. American Music Shirts. Celebrating American jazz and blues as well. AmericanMusicShirts.com is now offering a 50% discount with the coupon code HIGH. That's HIGH. American Music Shirts, a community supporter of legalized marijuana. These are the designs that every music lover is going to gravitate towards. So check it out. AmericanMusicShirts.com.
Oh, yeah, thanks, man.
AmericanMusicShirts.com. Hey, lady, you look good. That's why you probably made my money. If we started to take money off, it's just us. Let's just say that I get the job. It's time for the key people. The key people's not here.
Thursday, we should get together early so we can get all my pictures off my phone on your laptop.
Yes, please. Yes. Really good ones? I haven't even uploaded all of mine yet. Thank you.
Experiences required in the release. You could be servicing companies
When you had your dad leave
right now.
A rookie cookie?
Got it for her.
That's cool.
She's just really bringing it to the table for her. She's a newcomer to our team. She don't really like them.
That's high. She's like, just to help you guys out. So
Back in 30.
Okay.
into it, not inside.
Learning experience, always good.
If you want to jump over on that side, or one of the girls on the top.
There, guys.
Yep.
Nice
Nice
meeting
meeting
you.
you. Say,
Oh, yeah, always.
Equip.com or find us at myjohndeerdealer.com. Listen anywhere at letstalkpot.com.
Outside.
Hey, this is your girl, Miss Miranda Rice, and you are listening to letstalkpot.com. This is Let's Hash It Out on your one and only marijuana radio station. As always, you can go to YouTube and check us out. That's youtube.com, and subscribe to K High. That is K space high. There you'll be able to check out all of our video shows, including our live feed that is on right now. And before we went to break, we decided we were going to give away some Bongathon tickets, and we're still waiting for our caller here. It's 719-591-5874. That's 719-591-KUSH. So we'll see if we can get somebody to light up this dial board, see if we can't give away some tickets. So we have here in the studio with us, we have four great crazy people. That's what I keep calling you guys. I hope you guys don't get mad. But you guys are crazy, I think. They drove all the way out here from Michigan, all because of our show. You guys found out about it through Facebook and decided to join us, and that let us know, I guess, that we're not just talking to 5 people out there and who knows where. So that's crazy. Tell us a little bit how you guys, how you heard about the show and what you think of it so far.
I was just floating through the internet on Facebook one day and seen a little suggestion box from Facebook about K-High Radio, and we started listening, and really inspired me to call out here and try and find help for his brother. You know, we can't find CBDs or oils and stuff that help with seizure patients and things like that. So we needed to find a different outlet.
And that's so cool because sorry, I'm chewing on candy over here. That's why we're here, is to let people know that it's okay to even just talk about it. I mean, when I first started the show, I had somebody point out to me that there are people going to prison right now for 30 plus years for doing what we're doing right now, this very second. And I can't believe that. To me, that just, it breaks my heart to think that people are getting criminalized for, and the fact that people like your brother who can't get the help that they need. That's what it comes down to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people are moving in here to Colorado from other places to get the help, and you guys drove all the way out here. And tell me what you think. Is Colorado everything you guys thought it would be?
Colorado is very awesome. Honestly, we came here for too many reasons. One, for my brother, then plus to meet you guys, because obviously we never miss a show. There's so many people in Bay City that listen, you'd be really surprised.
Really?
Yeah.
It kind of makes me feel a little bit nervous thinking about it that way. But do you guys want to shout out anybody that you guys, any of your friends or your family?
I'd like to give a shout out to Ernest, Ron, and Daryl. Hope everyone's doing good in Bay City.
Yeah, ET Compassion Club that's been shut down. His brother Daryl, my mom.
Oh, you're going to get me all choked up over here. You know, honestly, it is you guys that makes me feel, it makes it worth it for me to be able to be here. Because now we're all going to be crying over here. My mom, she couldn't get the help that she needed. And she was a firm advocate and a firm believer in it for a long time. She was a drug addict. She was a crazy person. But she had a big heart. And no matter how many times she would call me during the day to talk to me about somebody that she knew going through a crazy story, I don't know how many times I sat there and said, you know, Mom, I don't care. I don't know about these people. I don't, but it's not affecting me. It doesn't matter to me. She would still make me sit there and listen to it. And now I know exactly why, and I started this show and I jumped into it, eyes closed, not even knowing what I was getting myself into. And then Chris called in one day and he reassured me that we were doing something good, and so for you guys to be all the way out here and to be able to get help for your brother, to be able to get information, to be able to, find some type of a way, some type of an outlet, things stay here and to K-High. It is an amazing feeling.
This trip was one hell of an experience. It's opened our it's opened our eyes amazingly when we came out here. The hospitality, the kindness of all the people here is phenomenal.
I'm so glad that you guys feel welcome. Because, like I said, there's a whole community here waiting with open arms for anybody that's out there, anybody that needs help, that doesn't have a place to go, doesn't know where to go. You can always call us. You can always call somebody here, and we'll help in any way that we can. You know what I mean? That comes from my show, that comes from the Weed Pimp show, the Wake and Bake show, from all of us here, because that's what we're here about. And we get the luxury and the dream life of being able to live in this place and to be able to experience these things. And, it must suck for you guys to have to go home.
Yeah, it really does. That's what made it really hard for us. Even like last night, we sat around, talking with each other. Do we really want to leave? We need to spend one more day here.
I'm so excited, and I'm so happy that you guys decided to stay. And we have Chris from the Weed Pimps. He just walked in here, and he's looking at me like I'm a crazy person because I'm over here crying. Every time he walks in here, I'm crying. We got into talking, and I was thanking them for everything that they've done and how much just their situation, it really meant a lot to me, because you know how crazy nervous I've been doing all this and how much I didn't know if I was doing anything right. And for my mom, and the fact that me and one person was able to reach out to them, and they drove all the way out here. That's 4 people.
1,400 miles.
I did my job already.
Yeah.
So I got emotional, and I'm going to cry again. You started it.
I did it. My fault.
Well, between you, Miranda, and the Weed Pimps, you've made this trip awesome.
That's really cool. I'm really glad that you guys had a good time.
It's been great. It really has. It's been an inspiration to know that there are people out there that can help you and that do care. It is. It's great. I mean, you can't beat it to come to a new place like this.
Well, it was awesome meeting you guys while you guys were here. It was fun hanging out at the expo and everything. It was really a pleasure to meet you guys, all you guys.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
It was really cool. One thing that we did get to do is we got to go to the Baby Bash concert.
Oh yeah, that was phenomenal.
So I already threw them under the bus this morning, so I'm not gonna do it to them again. But there was some mishaps and some miscommunications and some little bit of trouble that we got into when we were trying to get into the concert. But you know, my name's Miranda Rights for a reason, right? I can get us in get out of anything that I got us into, and we were able to all get into the concert. And I was actually able to get him to sign my poster, so I'm gonna hold it up there for the camera for everybody out there to see. My Let's Hash It Out poster. I got all of the guys at the state or at the concert to sign it. All the different artists. I got the guy from Philologics. I got Baby Bash, and he's actually said to my folks at K-High, stay fly and push that movement. Right? That's pretty cool. That's way cool. So thank you, Baby Bash. And I totally forgot. I am dying. If anybody out there was at the concert, or if anybody has video or has seen video posted of the concert, Baby Bash shouted out my show during his concert, during his song. Do you guys remember that?
Oh yeah.
I think that was way cool. I don't remember what song it was, but halfway through it, he looked over and he said, "Hey guys, hash it out." I remember I saw it. So hopefully, somebody has video of that. We'll be able to get a video of it so that I can post it. And I still haven't gone through my phone. I know Chris was saying I stole your phone for a while.
Yeah.
I was taking videos of it. So we'll get those and we'll get them all posted up there on our Facebook page so that everybody else can check it out and see. And Baby Bash is pretty good looking. I'll just say that one just because I can. He's really good looking. You got to go backstage, right?
Yeah, I got to go backstage. I met him backstage. I even got to meet Leland from Dog Bounty Hunter.
Really?
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
Man, where was I at when he was walking around?
You had my phone on the other side of the stage.
I know, I stole everybody's. I think I stole your phone. I know I stole a couple of the nurses. Oh, by the way, shout out to the Denver 420 nurses. They were also there. They joined me at the meet and greet at the Speakeasy before the show, so we were able to hang out with Baby Bash and meet him and stuff, and got to smoke with him, and that was pretty cool. He's a really good guy.
Oh, we all got to smoke with him.
Yeah.
We were passing blunts up on stage all night
Yeah, I
long.
totally forgot. Stephanie did post a video of that, actually. Smokey Blue, one of the 420 nurses, she had a video where she was recording where Baby Bash came and took the blunt from me, and then he hit it, and then he handed it right back to me. I kept the roach. I don't remember what I did with it. I should probably check my pant pockets. What was I wearing? I'm going to have to look before I do laundry.
That might be a good idea.
Baby Bash, I got the blunt roach. I got the blunt roach. Dang it. Yeah, it was a good time though, right?
Oh yeah, it was amazing the whole time.
I couldn't experience a better time.
What about you two silent women over here? I see you got your 420 Speakeasy and your ganja gear on, so that's cool. Yeah.
Don't be afraid, it won't bite you.
What's the best part of the trip that you guys have had so far?
Sightseeing.
Sightseeing?
Yeah.
Which part? Which part?
The mountains and just seeing everything.
That's cool. Do you guys have mountains in Michigan? I've never been there.
No. You're lucky you got a big hill.
Oh, shit. Yeah, see, for those of you who are Colorado Springs local, we went up to Garden of the Gods and we went all the way up through Gold Camp Road and got to look at the overlook, that looks over the whole city and everything. So these guys definitely got a taste of a little bit of that Colorado beauty. So
we had a VIB treatment the whole time we were here, for sure.
I'm so glad that you guys came. I really am. Next time, you guys are going to come out here again, right?
Oh, if not for good. If not for good, that's for sure.
Well, hey, we know plenty of people that can help you guys out. We know plenty of, real estate people. We know plenty of jobs people.
I was talking to Dust at the expo, and he was like, Monday morning, man, I could call and you could be working.
Oh, it is not hard. They'll definitely hook you guys up. And, you guys already got a good set of friends out here. So don't forget about us.
Amazing set of friends.
I'm glad. That's all I can say. I'm just happy.
I have withdrawals on the weekends when you guys aren't in studio.
Really?
Like Monday morning comes, I'm ready to call Wake and Bake show.
I'm not even, sometimes you've saved my show because I didn't know what I was going to talk about. So it definitely helps. It does.
I love calling in. There's always something that's got to be talked about.
Let's hash it out, right?
Yep.
That's what we got to do. I'm so glad. Have you talked to your brother since you've been out here? How's he doing?
He's doing real well.
Yeah.
He got out of the hospital, and he's just getting better and better.
That's good.
Yeah, and now we get some CBD strains back to him, and hopefully get some trials going with him so he can start testing them out and seeing what does work for him, what doesn't work for him.
And you guys got all of that stuff worked out with the ladies down there at Granny Hash. Right?
Yep. I've been talking with them even though while we're here in Colorado. I've been in touch with them on Facebook and whatnot, and they're actually setting up some special mixtures.
Really? That is so cool. That is too cool. And I will say, you guys have me feeling a little bit like a celebrity because you guys have my autograph on your shirts.
Yes.
I didn't know you guys were actually doing all
60.
that. That's really cool. But hey, I got my shirt.
Yeah. Shirt
I
from
wore my shirt.
Michigan.
Yes, they brought me a shirt that says "Real Women Smoke Weed." So damn it, world, don't you forget it. I'm just joking. We all medicate responsibly, of course. So, any last things you guys want to say before we get out of here? No?
Thank you, K-High, for bringing us out here. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you guys. You guys really mean a lot to all of us. I'm so glad that you guys are here.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. So, you guys will be back tomorrow with a whole new
30.
topic. This is your girl, Miss Miranda Wrights. Hopefully, Mr. Chris will give us a call from Bay City, Michigan tomorrow. When he gets back. All right. We will see you guys later. This is Let'sTalkPot.com, your one and only radio. We'll see you later. Bye-bye, guys.
And we're clear.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Did you guys hear me? I started crying again. That's
Yeah,
twice I've cried
That's
on the
my
radio
fault,
today.
though.
Holy shit.
That's my fault.
Thank
I'm an
you.
emotional
All right,
dude
I'll see you guys
with
tomorrow.
that
Okay, talk to you then.
All right, bye-bye. Gosh,
today. I'm terrible, aren't I?
I can't do it. I can't do it. I used to never cry. And it's like anytime I talk about anything like this type of a subject, I think about my mom and I can't help
Yeah.
it. You know?
Yeah.
Gosh,
Yeah. It's hard. You shouldn't hold back your emotions.
I can't help it. I'm a fucking blubbering baby lately. I need to make sure I'm not pregnant.
You good God, don't be saying that, Lord.
No, I'm just joking. You guys really are too cool for doing that. You know that, right? Like, as much as you guys think that we've helped you, guys have helped us just as much. Like, you.
Inspirational, kind of.
It's reassuring.
It does make a difference. It was, I mean, like when I called in, I thought, oh yeah, I'll just call in. It'd be kind of cool to get on a radio station and talk about marijuana, But then when I started talking with you, it's like, I bet we can find some help for his brother. I bet these people could at least maybe set us in the right direction to help us contact people that could help us get what we're looking for to make his life a little simpler, less edgy. Because down there, no one's there to help you.
That's really sad. You know what I mean? You guys have seen just from going out, how many people are willing to come up to you and help?
Everybody.
You know what I mean?
Everybody. Everybody we ran into in Colorado. Everybody.
There's people at our hotel. They were having trouble with a vehicle. Chris is a really good mechanic. So he walked up and said, hey, what's going on, man? He's like, well, this and this and that. He says, I don't got the tools, but, if you do this and this, you should be able to make it back home. Just a simple little...
It's just the way I was raised,
That's how it is here. You know what I mean? It really breaks it back down to the whole treat others how you want to be treated type of a thing.
Right.
And it goes a long way, and it's so much more than people thinking your moods or thinking that you want something from them or thinking that that you have to rip them off or.
I would
whatever.
rather help someone than someone thinking that I want something, because honestly, I'm one of these guys that I'd rather, like I said, I'd rather help someone than not really think that.
I can't
you
stand
must
it.
want something out of this.
I can't stand it when people do stuff for whatever they're going to get in return. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or people that are so quick to throw it back in your face that they did this or they did that. You know what I mean?
Gratitude.
Makes me feel good that I could help certain people. I mean, it is my brother that I'm helping, so it's a little more special.
But at least you have the chance, though. You know what I mean? When I found out about, and really it hit me about the whole medical marijuana thing and about how helpful it really is and all that stuff, it was already too late.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. So had I had known that before, had I even taken the time to open my eyes to think about it, things could have been different.
Right.
So
When, like you said, you were smoking before.
and didn't realize you were actually medicating yourself, not just smoking weed to get high. Yeah, I think a lot of us are like that though, you know.
Well, 9 times out of 10,
We realized it on the way out here. Like not smoking on the trip out here, oh, your body starts aching. Your attitude changes.
yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I have to ask Chris about those shirts. But also, I'm going to give you guys some of these because these are plain, just iron-on transfers. So you can put them on any shirts or like short pockets and like all that type of stuff. You guys
Way
want some of those?
cool. Yeah.
There's those. I have some different sizes. Chris, he made a bunch of these. I don't know if I will ever use these. Is it weird to wear a shirt with yourself on it?
Hell no.
No?
No, put it in advertising. Yeah.
Just like wearing a K-High shirt.
Yeah, you're just making yourself a billboard, honey.
Oh, this one got messed up.
Oh. Yeah, but no, you're just turning yourself into a billboard. That's all you're doing. No different than you wearing that.
You know what's crazy is that these chicks, it's not even me.
I believe it.
It's not the dog though. But it could pass off though, right?
Yeah, you got the long hair and
Yeah, this is all Photoshop. This chick's ponytail was actually like up here. This is all
and you
Photoshop.
lengthen. Yeah, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I think it is time to get a drink
Hi.
and get high.
I'll second that. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, sorry, I was getting talked to by everybody.
Oh, bye YouTube. Bye. Look at my hair is all sticky.